Okay, kneeling down again. So I forgot one for the punch. Kneel down. And so we're going to do one more for the punch, but I want you to learn how to do the punch here. And this is actually something I did as a bunkai clip last week for the P9 Nidon. Let's say he's throwing a hook punch, right, and I'm here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it to here. Did we have this position on the ground before? Okay, so he's throwing that punch, right? And it'll work with a straight punch. Works better with a hook. But so he's on top of me. Okay, so this was P9 Nidon kata, and he throws that punch. And see, he's punching me. I pass it. Remember we had this? Same thing, right? When we were doing a P9 Nidon, we were punching. Let's say he starts to punch me here. I don't care. Now I can throw him either way. Okay? Spinning up. But here's how I want you guys. So I'm covering, and those could be straight punches, right? Because that straight punch still works, right? Now I did this to this, right? If it's a hook punch, I'm here, I'm on the inside. I pass it to the outside and catch it. If it's a straight punch, I can pass it to that one and I catch it. Same escape he did. All we're doing is a different way of catching the punch. I'm going to turn this way for the camera. He's punching. If it's the straight punch, I do that, right? So what I did was I parried it into my elbow. If it's that hook punch, I'm here and I parry it around. Okay? Go. How much better do you feel just moving around the ground right now? Because you look pretty smooth. You look smoother doing that than earlier. So come on back. So he's throwing that punch. Let's say here. Now use your elbow. Pop it over to this. Look how easy that is to catch. Yes. Yep. So you're on the inside of that punch. Press it over with your elbow. Come back, come back, come back. Yep. He's throwing this punch. Let that force keep going. Lift your elbow. That it goes right to, nope, come on back. He's throwing this punch. First of all, I want you to think about where you're punching. Right? No, hold on. I don't want you to punch. I want you to touch him in the face. Yeah, because nobody's throwing punches like asshole, jerk, right? Get it right down towards his face. So now when he's here blocking, you lift this with your elbow. Pass it with your elbow to here. Yeah, throw him over. So that catch will take some work, right? Next one down. But when you're punching at me, swing a punch. I love this. Pop, and that other hand's like right there, you know? Catch it on the inside. Nope. The other hand, catch it on the inside. Catch it on the inside. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on. He's swinging. You're going to block. Keep this force going. Lift your elbow. Yeah. Get behind, get behind. Yep. Good. Yep. So that catch will take some practice, but it's worth practicing. I use it all the time. Nope, catch it on the, that's okay, but come on back, because that was a pure miss, right? He's not hitting you. Nope. Stop it on the inside. Boom. Now bend your arm, pass it to catch it, shoot him over. Almost. Slow down. Come on. No, wait. Come on. Block the punch. Pass it. Catch it. There you go. Good. You see me do a little of this in the Krav class, right? Boom. Pretty close. Hold on. No. I want it to be here. So start over. He throws the punch. So if it's right, you could just parry it to there. Yep. Boom. Shoot him over. Okay, good. Next one, the rear mount. Okay, so that's all we're going to, that's a lot for mount. We're going to spend a lot of time on mount and side control because they happen a lot. Okay, now Vinny, rear mount, he's sitting on my back. This is a really bad spot to be. He wants to start choking me or punching me. My face is going to the ground. I can't see shit. I want to cross, and I want him to stay on. It's hard to stay on, right? Now you guys can do any amount of escape you want, okay? He was throwing a punch, so that's what I went with, okay? Let me have Mark. Okay, this is a bad, see how I'm covered? So if he falls off, he falls off. I would roll out, or foot lock or something like that, right? But he fell off. We're going to go with that. He fell off. Okay. Wardrobe malfunction. I'll be back. Yeah, jiu-jitsu's hard with the mic. You know, we just got to figure out where it's going to be. So I'm turning, okay? If he stays on me, okay, and see how low he is right now? That's really low. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pass his leg over. And I'm doing that slow because I don't know how flexible his knees are. Yeah, so you watch the first 3 UFCs. Guys are doing them out like this. People are respecting people's space, right? Come on down for a minute on your back, right? They're respecting their space. They're not, jiu-jitsu, one of the things I want to do later on. I don't want to just sit on them. I'm going to lock my feet. I'm going to skydive. Say the ABCs for me.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That's kind of what you want to be doing. You want to have your legs locked or your legs crossed, and you're going to be driving into them, okay? Jimmy the crackhead's not going to do that, right? Learning how to get those grapevines out is something we do later on. But if somebody has that knee up like that, we do a couple things you can do. One is you either slide yourself under, excuse me, we call it the grease monkey, or you throw his leg over, like I did with you. But most people aren't going to sit on your thighs. They're going to sit on your belt, okay? So let's do that. Go ahead. This is the arm threading from rear mount. Yeah, so sit right on the small of his back. So he's going to cross an arm. Yeah, and you're going to try to stay on. So see it, right. So right there, throw his leg over and roll away. Right, okay? Because that's just what happened, right? And that can happen, right? And it's in class, it takes me a while to get the kids to stay on so they can be better bad guys. But it would be a mistake for you. So, no, see how you're respecting the space? Sit on him. No, come up, sit on the small of his back. That sucks more for you, right? Okay. So cross an arm, turn over. Yeah, and I want you guys to try to stay on. Right, but if he does fall off, don't pull him on so you can do a mount escape, right? That would be a mistake, right? Yeah, go ahead, try it again.
Stay on this time.
Right, it's not easy to stay on. Now, any mount escape you want, grab his hands, or grab one hand, whatever you want to do. Right, grab his hand, grab one hand, grab his wrist, whatever it is, right? Don't sit there and go, come on, punch me, I want to do the punch escape, right? That's where flashcards come in. You turn around, you don't know what the hell he's going to be doing. Vinny, you're going to be going for a ride because he's kind of wide. There you go, good. Right? I have one teacher, the he's a big guy, but he's also a fat guy. And he's got to be close to 400 pounds. When I sit on his mount, my knees are just dangling in the air. I would do mount to him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so now leg thread. You got stuck? Remember the leg thread? Yeah. Almost. Wasn't one of the ones that we taught, but see how you got halfway and you got stuck?
Yeah.
That's where we do the leg thread. Okay?
It works.
Right. So that's why I was hoping to have somebody small here, because with somebody big on him, it's going to be hard for him just to do the arm thread. So the arm and leg thread is what helps. Turns. Yeah. So he's a big guy and he still did the leg thread. You feel that you did the leg thread? What I mean by that, guys, is once he was here, I don't have to keep going here. Look at what his weight right now wants to do what? Push me down. His weight right now wants to push me. Right. Okay. Yeah, and if he's gone, don't stop him. Roll this way. There you go, right. Everybody went? Okay. We're going to do another thing from rear mount. Vinny's behind me. Only now he's going to grab my hands. Yeah, is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy going to grab your hands here? No. Okay, on the street, that's the pavement. Okay, I can do a push-pull where I have that. Grab again, right? See, I'm doing one hand holds it and the other hand rotates. Here's the one I want you guys to do. Grab this, put your head behind his elbow, and he goes. Mark. So I can ruin his knuckles on the pavement. I can do a push-pull. Okay, grab again. Like I said, this is one you're not going to do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. No one in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is going to grab your hands. So I'm going to roll his knuckles over and rip them up on the pavement. Or I'm going to roll the hand through here, right? Grab again. Or I get my head behind here. I have to be above his elbow. Okay? Pretty easy. Go for it. How easy is that? Right? And then think about if that was a sidewalk. Give him a little jiu-jitsu manicure. Huh?
Okay.
I think that's going to have to be the name for that, the jiu-jitsu manicure.
I felt that I definitely just elbowed him in the head. You all right?
Grab his hands. Yeah. Get your head. Yeah. Now get your head behind and push. Yep. Good. So you did the wrist release and the lock. Fine. There you go. Yep. Good. So you couldn't get your hand over, right? So now you just did the head release. Sometimes that arm bar will just be him letting go. So, Vinny, for a second. Maybe I'm doing it and I can't do the arm threading. I'm doing this, I can't get him. But he'll let go. Now I can arm bar that, or I'm free to thread. Right? Does that make sense? Did everybody get a turn with that? Oh, Mark did. Cool. Good. Yeah. This is your new warm-up for Krav, dude, is rolling around and getting up, because you're a big guy. That's a lot of work. Almost. Almost. Okay. So the one I forgot from the mount, because I don't script any of this stuff, come on up, is when he's holding my wrist down. Okay? Is anybody in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu going to do this to you? No. Women, you need this one, right? Somebody's going to do this to you. I am not going to go, I'm going to rotate or cuff bench press you. Ah! Never going to happen. Hold me down. When I bridge, I'm going to slide my hand down. Come on up. If I can, I'll even check his knee. Yeah. So he's holding me down. There's no way I'm going to push him up, but I can do that. Okay. Mark, come up. And Mark's going to make it a little harder. When I go to, hold me down. Okay. When I do this, repost your hand. Okay. What do I do? Right? Just keep taking those posts out. Right? So what I want you to do is, as you bridge, I'll even check it at his knee. So I get it, wrestling, it's called a knee tap. Boom. Okay? If he rebridges, collapse that bridge, right? Collapse that post that he made. Nope. Slide a hand down. So he put his knee up. Okay, freeze. Because, yeah, good. Because you learned that from last time. If he put all his weight on one time and opened that up, throw him that way. Right? Now, slide a hand down to his knees and then bump him that way. Right. Okay? And try to be a good bad guy and post on him. So when he slides that head down, Mark, you're going to repost. Yeah, and you pull that hand in. There you go. Right. Not too difficult. Okay? Okay. So like I said, most of what we're going to do today, there's a lot from the mount and a lot from side control. So that's the mount. That's all we're going to do from rear mount. Right? There's arm threading, leg threading, and if he has your hands, release the grip. Okay? I want to do, let's do guard, and we have to learn the top and the bottom. So let's start, I'm going to start on the bottom guard. And again, this isn't a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. So something we haven't talked about here is striking, because when you're on the bottom mount, that's not a good place to strike. Bottom guard, this actually is kind of a good place to strike, especially if you know trapping. stuff like that. But we're not going to work a lot on that. Like if he's punching here now, we can, those same things we did, go ahead, throw the next one, right? I can do all that stuff again, okay? But what I want you to do from this guard, this is open guard, this is closed guard. Vinny's probably got a longer arm than me, but choke on me, right? If I'm doing this, I can release a lot of the pressure off that choke, right? If he's punching at me, I could be doing this and I could pull him into the ground and he punches the ground, okay? So we're going to do some of that. Then when he's punching, you're going to cover and you're going to time a punch that you pull him in. Okay? The next thing we're going to do, whether we have that punch or not, I'm going to grab one of his punches here and I'm going to bridge up. Right? This is our same. This is P9 right? He throws that hook, right? Okay? Bang, 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 bang. That next punch comes. Look, right? Nope. Throw it at my face. Wow. Punch my face one time. Bang, touch it, touch it, touch it. Bam, good, touch it again. Boom, right? Because you're being nice because it's the tournament or seminar, right? Okay, have that. Let's get that on there first, okay? Out with your partner. So you're gonna do close guard, then you cross your feet. When he's punching, bridge away, have that distance. One of those punch comes, you're gonna pull him in, move your head out of the way. I hope he breaks his hand on the ground, okay? Hold that elbow, start punching in the groin. Let's see if we can do that. If not, we'll break it down more. Go ahead. So if you can, cross your feet on him. You might not be able to, right? So if he's punching, bridge, yeah, how far away is. Now when he's punching, pull him in and move your head. Boom. Hopefully that's the end of it right there. Grab this arm. Bridge up again. Now start punching him in the nuts. Yeah, right, right in the nuts, in the face, back, do this wrap choke in the back of the head. Yeah, next one. Don't do this in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, right? So he's punching, right, and he's got really long arms, right? Now bridge back again, punch him in the nuts, punch him in the face, right? Good, switch. So feet apart, cross your feet behind. We're trying to get him up by his belt. Cross your feet by his belt. Yeah, now, he's punching at you, bridge him away. Nope, nope, nope. Bridge him away. Yeah, look how far away you got. Now, pull him in and make him miss a punch. Bang, right, so maybe he hit the ground, right? You're already rolling over into the mount, but I want you to bridge. No, keep that arm, keep that arm. Bridge. Now you have space, punch him in the balls. Yeah, punch him in the face, uppercut underneath the arm, over the top, no, with that same arm. Keep this arm trapped. Boom, boom, boom. You have all those punches. Okay, switch. And we'll get rid of him after that. We don't want to keep doing this because, like I said, we want to think multiple opponents. Okay? Right, now pull him in on one. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, and don't throw him off balance. We don't want to sweep him yet while we can hit him. Right? Yeah. Look how far away those punches are now. So now bring him in. Yeah. Yeah, I hit him in the nuts from underneath there. I like that cheap shot because he can't see it. Right? Give me Mark. Right? He's got reach on me. Right? Come in here. Right? Go ahead. Right? Man, that gives me more time. Right? Pop! Maybe I get him to hit the ground. Maybe I leave presence for him here. Boom, boom, boom. Right? All this other stuff I can do. He went flatter than I wanted. These are other escapes we're going to do. Scissors. Oh, stay. Right? Scissors. Right? It's one of the escapes we're going to do. But right now I just wanted you to get that hitting piece down. Okay? Everybody got to do that? Okay, the next one I want you to do, one of the exercises I want to do for warm-up, I forgot to do, is a shoulder walk. So I'm here. This is my closed guard. I'm going to put a hand here. I open up one side. I push myself away. Put the other hand away, and I'm walking away from him. Okay? But what I'm going to do with that, when I'm doing this, I don't care if I have a hand or not, right? Go ahead, throw your other punch, right? Whether I have this hand or not, I'm going to be walking away. Right? When I start doing pop, that's how I'm doing my shoulder walk. Come in again. So I'm pushing away. Good, he's punching. Look, I can still block that. That's still our grab. I push away. I put a foot on his hip. the next time I have space to kick him. Right? Once he's hurt, I'm up. Go ahead. Shoulder walk. So you have him in the guard, right? Pull him in. Now put a hand on his chest. Put one foot on the ground. Walk yourself away. Put your other foot on his hip. No, walk away more. Kick him. Keep walking away until you can kick him. Remember those kicks we did? Yeah. Remember the rock? That's a good time to do the rock kicks. Yep. One hand on his chest. One foot on the floor. Push yourself away. One foot on the hip. Yeah, keep walking away. Yeah, boom, boom. Yeah, you start kicking them. Because people are holding position for you now. Nobody's going to hold position for you when they're really fighting, right? Well, normally this is going on, right? Give me somebody, right? Right? He's not just sitting here. He's doing shit, right? Can I stop him? Yeah. Right? I got my knee in there. Pop. Right? But I'm just doing that. I was doing like a little tiny shoulder walk, right? But I got my knee in there instead of my foot. It's still a good push off, okay? But the one I want you guys working on for now, okay? I'm dropping one side. I'm going to shrimp away. I put a foot on his hip. My next shrimp should give me room to kick, right? Later on, we'll think about things like, oh, I get him a little flat, right? That stuff you add on after you get these basics down, right? But you can't learn everything at once. There's a saying, nobody learns to swim in a tsunami. And one of my quotes is, you got to know your ABCs to spell smash, right? Learn the basics, and then you can start working about what happens if this happens? What happens? You start, and that because that what ifs go on forever, right? Learn your basics. Everything else you learn after that is either by what if or focus. Like after this, what do we do after Jiu-Jitsu Houdini on the ground? We can do Jiu-Jitsu Houdini standing. Now we're working on getting out of headlocks. People want you headlock, full Nelson, bear hug, front, back, arms trapped, arms free. All the things that happen. What are the most common things that happen standing up? What's your next Jiu-Jitsu thing to learn? People want to learn submissions. Okay, I would tell you to learn high percentage submissions. What are like the top 6 submissions that happen the most, or the top 10 that happen the most? They happen the most because they're the most effective. Learn those. If you got some crazy submission you like, maybe you'll get good at it. But learn the high percentage ones first. Then we can learn Jiu-Jitsu Houdini from submissions, right? Learn the submissions. Learn escape from submissions. What do you do after that? I don't know. You want to learn throws? We can learn throws. You should have, if this is a real Jiu-Jitsu class, judo class, while we're doing all this, you're developing skills on how to fall. That's part of your warm-up in class, right? Then we say, now you want to deep dive into submission, right? We had a seminar we did called Armbar-geddon, over 100 straight arm bars, right? We did a seminar on just straight arm bars. We did a seminar on bent arm bars. We did a seminar on chokes. We did a seminar on gi chokes. We did a seminar on leg locks, right? But when you're doing that, high percentage submissions, yeah, I want you to have, I like bent arm locks. These work all over. Yeah, there's a couple straight arm locks that are good, a couple of chokes that are good, a couple of leg locks that are good. So now you got attacks all around the body, but then deep dive into one, right? And I'm not a fan of submissions for a street fight, okay? Because I want you to think, let's say you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy or any type of grappling guy, right? You're in a street fight. How does that fight end? On the ground, but specifically what? What ended the fight? Chokehold. You're saying a chokehold, right? Well, we're in Massachusetts, so you better be able to justify lethal force or you're going to jail. I don't like that law. I think if you understand how to do a good choke, that you're not going to hurt the guy, right? They're so safe that you can do them in kid sports, okay? But as the law stands right now, you have to justify lethal force. If I get a chance to do that, I might do the chokehold. Hopefully I can articulate it and say this is why it's safe and it's not really a choke, it's a blood restriction. But you might be going to jail, okay? So now what's your next option? An arm lock or a leg lock? Okay, he taps. You gonna let him go in a street fight? Oh, so you're not going to let him go. Are you going to break it? Okay, now this guy comes into court with a leg cast or an arm cast. How's that look? Because that's, I think legally it's called mayhem, like when you've disfigured somebody. That sucks. There's these 3 fights, okay, when we talk about self-defense. First one is you versus you. You're scared, you're panicked, you're all, you know, somebody's hitting you. Wait, we got the wrong guy. Stop, I'm sorry. You're trying to be a good person, and it's time to be a good animal, okay? Number 2 is you versus the bad guy. Well, there's every martial art and what everybody's opinion of it is. 3 is you versus the legal system. Which legal system? We're in Massachusetts. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff with the legal system here, how it deals with violence. I don't think chokeholds should be, you know, lethal force. If they're done right, you know, and you better be able to articulate what done right is, they're so safe that you can use them in children's judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, okay? But that's kind of how, you know, how you would evolve your training. Where do you want to take it? But if you don't want to do jiu-jitsu, this is the jiu-jitsu you need to do. I think you need to do. Next month I might want to take one out or add something in. Okay, so where are we? We're doing shoulder walk from the guard. Go. Yeah, so somebody in the guard. And so you're going to have a hand on him, put a hand on his chest, put a hand on his chest. No, Vinny, put a hand on his chest. Drop one leg, use that to shrimp away, get a hand on the hip, shrimp away, now put your other foot on his hip if you need to, right? And then kick him. Bang, 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 right. And it's hard because he doesn't know how to be a good bad guy. He's trying to be a good bad guy for you, right? Okay, switch, make sure everybody gets a turn. Put a hand on his chest. Yeah, put one foot on the ground. Put one foot on the ground. Shrimp yourself away. That way you get the, so come back. Let's start again. You're not as flexible as you think you are, old man. Let's go. Put one hand on his chest and one foot on the ground. Now push yourself away with the foot on the ground to get room to foot on the hip. Now push, kick him in the face or put that other foot on his other hip. Right? And now push away and kick him in the face. Right? Sooner or later, you're going to get a shot where you're pushing away, walking away with your shoulders and pushing with your feet that you're going to be able to get to kick him. Right?
Pretty flexible.
Yeah, pretty flexible for an old guy. Yeah. Bang. Right? Next one in. Did everybody go?
We went once.
Okay, so the next one is going to look kind of close to that. This is a kind of a cheater version of the scissors, okay? Is when I'm pushing away here, right, I'm going to try to get at one of his knees. See how that pushes him out? Easy peasy, right? It comes out easy, right? Mark? A couple different ways I do this. One is straight like I did my other shoulder walk, okay? And when I'm here, now I might push this knee. Watch, I don't push it straight back. I make him do like a split, okay? Now, this problem now is I got my leg underneath there, right? I want to get my leg out before he gets on me, or I have to deal with that, right? Come on up. Another way we do this, okay, is when I'm in here and I get this shin shield, right? This is usually how I'm doing this grappling, okay? And I have this, and we have this scissors. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of this, okay? Come on up. So that's the way we'll drill this one, is I'm going to shrimp away. I'm going to get my knee across his belly, and I'm going to pull him. I'm actually going to pull him on top of me. There's no gi I'll have. This is, man, if we're doing clinch for the street, if somebody was asking me, like, because we were talking on the clinch thing with the jiu-jitsu answer, like, what's the jiu-jitsu answers? I'm like, well, there's eyes, there's throat, there's groin. I'm not doing double neckties when I got hair to pull. God made the greatest handles in the world when he did this, right? Right now we're going to do this because we're also thinking Brazilian jiu-jitsu class. I'm going to kick this knee out, and when I do, I kick him over with the other one. Everybody get to feel that? Okay. I'm going to be right next to you while we're doing this, so you can kind of copy me in the air. Okay. Have a hand on his chest. No, slow down, slow down, slow down. Hand on his chest. Put a foot down. Shrimp away. Come to your side. So you got that side. Grab him. Put your knee across his belly and pull him on top of you. Okay. Yeah, grab him if you something. Now, kick his knee out. And now kick him that way. There you go. Yep. Okay, next one. So I'll just be on the ground so you can mirror, I can mirror you a little bit. Okay, so you went that way, put a hand on his chest. Put your right foot down. Put your right foot down. Okay, shrimp away. Now get that foot off his hip. Yep, put your right knee across his belly. Pull him on top of you. Now kick that knee out. Right. This is probably my favorite one because I could do it on really big guys. The coordination is hard right now, but when you're rolling with people is what's going to happen. Go ahead. Yeah. So put your right leg across his belt. Yeah. Pull him on top. Right, good. But you got to have him on top of you. Kick that out. Kick it this way. Yeah, we don't have to worry about punching or anything right now. So wait, come back to guard. Okay? Okay, guard. Put a hand on his chest. Put your right foot down. Shrimp away. Put your knee across his belly. No, your other knee. Yeah, now pull him on top of you. Yeah, now kick that leg out. Good. A lot of times, go ahead, make sure everybody got a turn. Yeah, come to your side. Nope, so put that right foot down. Nope, you don't need to be on his hip. Bring your leg across his belly, your right knee. Yeah, now pull him on top of you. Okay, kick that other foot out. Good. And there's so many ways you can pull him on top of you. One of the ways I end up doing, I end up with a whizzer, like an overhook. Yep. Drop, bring it across the belly. Yep, bring it across the belly. Now, take this. Give me this. Wrap around this and pull him on top of you. Now kick it out. Right. That's usually the one I end up with. So Vinny up here with me. Okay. You're grappling because he's trying to do things too. And I get this. Right? See, I got this overhook and I put it in here. It's called a whizzer. Now we're fighting over with this, right? But that ends up being pretty easy now. Okay? So yeah, one more. You do whatever you want. The next one we'll do a hook, and I'm going to add something for that ground to ground because we're a little too even with that escape. Okay. So push away. No, put a hand on his. Put your right hand on his chest. Put your right foot on the floor. Push yourself away. Put your right knee across his belly. Yep. Pull him on top of you with anything, and then kick his knee out. Okay, good. Let's get a little specific with that escape. We'll do the whizzer, plus I want to add something. So, Vinny?
The whizzer with the arm hook?
Yep. So, like I said, I don't want to get too teachy with this because I want it to be simple, okay? But we're doing whatever. Maybe he has my hand. Grab my hand, right? And I'm going to bump that up to an escape. I'm just here. I'm over here and here. This is called a whizzer. I like this because, especially in BJJ class, everybody loves an underhook. So you better get good at a whizzer, right? So now, yeah, I can defend against this, right? Later on when we start doing chokes, that's one of the chokes we're going to do, okay? But I'm going to be in here. I'm going to get this in here. When I kick this out, okay, he's going to fall. But see how we ended up pretty close here? Here's something I want you guys to think about. Right here. You can grab my arms. I grab one of yours. You grab. Who's winning here? Him. But now watch. I take my bottom leg. And now I'm the guy who can kick, right? Grab hold. I can release the grips. Okay, if he had those grips, look what I'm doing. Push, pull, shoot it through, right? But if you're on the ground and you end up something like this, right? Whoever gets their bottom leg on top of the other guy, I just check both his legs. Now I want to spin through here and make him look like a Pez dispenser, okay? So you guys are going to do that. Just as the drill. I wasn't planning on teaching. I was going to show this, but the whizzer.
That's out and around.
Yep, kick it out. Scissors. And if you end up here, whatever this, is, put your bottom foot here. I can kick up into his face. Let's say I wanted to stand up. Pow! Can I stand up now? Yeah. Off of him.
So when that grab, you want to come out of the armpit in front? Like,
I don't care. Come on up. Yeah, we kind of got to go wherever it is, right? That's one of the things with grappling, right? So I'm here. I'm controlling this arm, right? And I'm pushing out. And no, fight me a little bit, right? Okay, and maybe we still had this. Oh, shit. Bam! right? Up to your quick stand. I don't want to get any more technical than that today, because this is supposed to be really beginner stuff. So wrap around is, nope, inside, wrap around. Good, now shrimp away, put your right foot on the ground, slow down. Right foot on the ground, shrimp away. Learn it now, be fast later. Yeah, now kick his knee out. And if you're even with each other, stand aside. Whoever gets their bottom leg over the other guy's leg first has the advantage. Right?
Yeah, kind of.
You'll get it. Right? So whizzer him up. Yep. Inside to outside. Zoop. There you go. Yeah, and it's a sloppy whizzer, and I don't care. Put your right foot on the ground. Push away. Get your belly across. Get your knee across his belly. Kick his knee out. Boom. Stay on your side like you're fighting each other. Right? So wait. Get on your side. You guys look like two little bugs fighting. Get on your side. Both of you on your side. Face each other. Grab hands. Right? And I don't care who grabs who, but whoever gets their bottom foot over has the advantage. Right? Okay? Switch. Stupid little things that you figure out, either somebody teaches you or you figure that out playing. You know, as we used to do a lot of just playing around, fight stuff. Now, yep, underneath, yep. And I'm not even going to fix these whizzers, right? Because it doesn't need to get fixed. It's good enough, right? Whoever has the bottom, right? And right now, you guys can fight for that or let the other guy have it to learn it, right? Let somebody have it to learn it, but later on when you're doing that, fight for it a little bit. Yeah. Zoop. Shrimp away. Get your knee across his belly. He's already gone. Boom. Okay. Okay. Everybody went with that? Okay, one more guard escape from the bottom. And you guys can line up here and face this way. Lay on your back. Yeah, just line up here so you guys can copy. You're going to grab his hand. Okay? You're going to be here. You're going to hit him with this hip. Right? Ready? So this is called the Kimura sweep. I'm going to grab his hand. I post it on the ground. Okay? I'm going to reach up. His head is here. I'm going to reach up past here. Okay? And you're going to bridge with this hip. Right? Come on, Vinny. You've seen Flashdance. You're there. I know. Come on.
Where do we end up?
In Flashdance. You're probably gonna end up in the mount. Vinny, come on up. So here's the deal. You might do the escape, but this is one of these times where I want to teach you to escape the top of the mount. So there's two moves we're going to learn here. Okay, one is that I want to grab this hand, I bring it to the ground. Okay, I open up my guard. I'm going to reach up through here, right? And I'm going to hit him with my hip. Okay? He was really far away from me, so I wouldn't need him. Now, I can let him go before I follow him up, or I can fall. I have the better position, right? How would you get out of here? If you're the top guy, how does the top guy get out of here? You think you're going to step up and walk out. You're not getting anywhere, right? Here's how you get out. Here's how you get out of the top position. You just, look how far away I got, right? But if you're trying to do any of this, you know, and the guy goes, you're doing this, and he's like, I give. Okay, well, I taught you what to, oh, shit. Sorry. Right? No, I'm just saying, I'm just playing, oh, shit, right? But like, all of a sudden, you're going to trust this guy, right? But you might have won this fight. How do you get away? Safely. You stand up like this, man, he might just do the old grab your dick and twist it move. There's a couple of those on YouTube. Look it up. Okay? I did one to somebody. So another thing I can do to be a dick here, I could land like that. Okay? We're not going to do that, but you're just going to stuff his hands however you can. And look, I go over my shoulder. Okay? So here's the sweep again. Let me do his mark this time. We'll face this way. Hey, we're hearing him out. I've got this. Okay? I'm going to open up my guard. The Kimura sweep. This is the Kimura lock. I would break this. Okay? Come back up. And we'll talk about if we do locks, how do I escape that after I broke his arm? Okay, so I'm here, okay? I'm gonna watch what I do. I switch hands and I hit him with my right hip. Okay, now, I cannot follow him, right? Or if I do follow him, I'm in the mount, I want you to do that escape again, okay? So there's a piece I left out of there for you guys, I forgot. When you guys are doing this piece, right? It's not just here. Get this, okay? Now I have this, I'm gonna hit him with my right hip. Okay, I could separate right here, or I could end up being in the mount. Right, all these shit techniques we can do later. We're doing stuff, and then roll off of them, okay? Let's try this move in the air one more time because I forgot to step on you guys. On your back. Okay, put that hand here and you reach up, okay? You need to repost higher here. Wasn't sure if, I don't think I mentioned that you have to repost higher. See how I'm higher? Right, and I'll be behind his elbow. So I got his leg trap, his elbow trap, and I hit him with this hip. If he goes, I can sit back down and get up. Or I go with him, we're in mount. If I need to escape, I do front roll. Have at it. Somebody in the middle, who's gonna be first? Yeah, and you're gonna mess it up and be okay with that. It's your first day doing jiu-jitsu. You're gonna reach, you're gonna post on your left hand. Elbow first. Yeah, now post on your left palm. Yeah, trap his elbow. Have this close on the ground. Right, so a lot of times you get up on the mount, keep rolling, do a front roll. Don't land on him. Yeah, right? Big man for, yeah, and go slow with these because I know you guys haven't done front rolls and you're big enough, old enough, and heavy enough now to hurt yourself doing a front roll. Okay? So put it, nope, have it on the inside, nope. Put it down, reach up past him. Now, yeah, trap his elbow, nope, with your other hand. Now post with your other hand, put your left leg on the ground next to his knee. Nope, put it on your, come on your side. Now hit him with your right hip. Yes. Now, see, you're disengaged, you could follow him or leave. See what I mean, how there's separation? Normally for this stuff, I want you to have separation. I want you to be back up on your feet. But this is one of the places where I teach, where if you stick to the guy and you end up in mount, what do you do? Because we didn't do escapes from mount when you're in the top right. But look how far away you ended up. That was a nice smooth roll, big man. Okay, who's next? Yeah, reach up, grab his elbow. Now pull, nope, so that worked, but it works better if you post with your left hand. So you followed him. Now you could go back the way you just came, or you can front roll. Right. Okay, Vinny, try one more, because I want you to post your left hand a little better. So put his hand on the ground, reach up, grab his elbow, have your left leg on the ground. Now post up on your left hand. Get your elbow off the ground. Yeah, now, boom. Right, so you can go back the other way, or if you did follow him, that's how you would escape from mount, okay? Everybody got a chance to do this?
Yeah.
Mark, did you get to do it? Okay, now we're gonna learn how to escape the top of the guard. So Vinny, on your back.
The roll.
So he's gonna guard up with me, okay. And yep, you can lock that up. So one of the things I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trap this hand. So how you do this guard? I don't wanna be up on the balls of my toes like this, pull me down. He can't, okay? Pull me down now. It's harder. Pull me down now. I don't care who he is, he's not pulling you down. Between this structure and this structure, I'm going nowhere. He needs to take care of this hand. But one of the things I wanna do is I'm gonna trap one of his hands onto this post. The reason is I wanna stand up on this side, okay? I don't want him hooking my leg, hook underneath my leg. That way, or even underneath, most grip underneath my leg, right, or like that, okay? This is called a Mayflower sweep. There's all these things to do. Later on, I do this as bait, right? Come back up again, guard up. We start doing MMA, street, this would be an MMA move where I use somebody's training against them. I do this so when he scoops my leg, I can sit on it, and now I have both of his hands trapped, and there's a lock I can do here. You tap when you feel pain, ready?
Okay.
Okay, right? Okay, Jimmy the Crackhead's not going to fall for this bait. That's a class move. Okay, so he guards up. I trap this. Okay, I might use 2 hands here. I'm going to stand up with this, and watch what I do. See this? This is called the clock step. And I'm going to use that to stand up. Now, I need to get this leg out of here fast. Remember all those scissors things we did? Get this leg out of here fast. If he does start to grab your leg, I want you to turn around and kick it out. Okay, Mark? Okay, he's going to guard up, cross your feet. I grab a hand. Right? Maybe he gave me the other one, I'll take 2. I don't care, we're fighting for this, right? But I stand up with this. Okay, that's probably going to break his legs. I do this clock step. By that, I should definitely have his legs. This is the leg now that I need to get out of here. Okay? Even people with no training will try to grab your leg sometimes. Okay? Go ahead, try. This is called the clock step. So you're safe to step up with that side, angle this other foot. Now step up and get that right leg, your right leg out of the way. Right, whether you step back or turn around, I don't care. But as soon as you feel him scissoring your legs, don't keep going backwards. Turn around and kick that leg out. So which side? Yeah, so you have both hands trapped, so you can stand up either side. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Well, your first time you didn't get it right. Well, get out. That's why we learn it in here, man. You know, you drill it until you're bored, right?
Here.
Yeah. So you have both trapped. If you had just one trap, pick one. Okay. Step up that side. Right. Because he can't grab that. Now step up your other one. Now you brought your feet even. Try to get out of there still. Go ahead. Okay. So Vinny, I'm going to use you for a minute. Come on up. You're the youngest, most athletic of them both. Okay, so step up, and I want you to step up, and now keep your other foot up here too. Step up. See where his feet are? Right? If I grab, this is what I'm trying to shoot for. Bam, then I take him back like that. Right? And I want to go slow because I don't want to feel. If I can have both of his feet, even better. But I want to have one or both of those. And he's down, and now who knows leg locks better? Right? I love leg locks. Right? You break somebody's arm, he still might fight. You break somebody's leg and he wants to fight, you walk away, you get a rock. Right? So where are you going? Get a rock, you still want to fight. Right? Okay, go ahead, try this. You don't get a rock in a self-defense situation. Nobody goes to jail because I said something stupid in class, okay? So see how you brought your foot? Yeah, don't bring that foot back. So kick it out this way, clock step. No? Okay. Yes! Okay, so let's do this. You guys line up back here again like we did for the Kimura sweep. Everybody down. Okay? Because everybody wants to take this adjustment step. You've got a hand. Okay? You're free to step up on this side. It doesn't feel good to step up right now, does it? No. Do this. Now you have enough room to stand up and either get this leg out or kick this leg out. All right, go ahead. One more try each. Everybody got to try with that? Do like one more each just to get that detail down. Go ahead. So step up, clock step, yes. There you go. Yeah, either leg. Yeah, well, if Vinny do one. And get that leg out. Good.